My name is John Spriggins, and I am the gallery director for the Brazos Gallery at Richland College. I also serve on the Public Arts Committee for the City of Dallas and the Office of Cultural Affairs. I think some of the most challenging aspects of serving on that committee is we have a room full of professional artists, curators, and there are different opinions and views about some of the projects that we are charged with overseeing. And so in that, we have some opportunities where we work with the public, where we're trying to guide their decisions, and sometimes it's trying to help the public understand a little bit about what we do and the importance of the art that is installed in the community, and trying to build those relationships. Sometimes we don't necessarily agree on policy. Sometimes it's difficult trying to understand points of view. But all in all, it's still a joy and a pleasure to serve on the committee. Funding, I think, is probably one of the biggest issues. As of late, we've really had some challenges with a particular project that we're dealing with at White Rock Lake. The funding that we need in order to maintain artwork that is a part of the public art collection for the City of Dallas, we need funds to be able to maintain that. It's not just the funds to support and make it possible for artists to create great artwork, but we also need funds for maintenance. And so that's one of the biggest things I think would really help the public art projects that we have going on in the City of Dallas. My passions are really around working with emerging artists. I'm really interested in trying to help artists develop themselves on a professional level. Students go to college, they're working on their degrees, they're really developing their skills as an artist, but one of the things that education systems and institutions, they don't really do is teach artists about being professional. And I think that's a tremendous area of importance. And so that's the thing that really engages me. I have an opportunity where I'm, as the director at the Brazos Gallery at Richland College, where I can mentor, help oversee, and teach the future artists how to be professional, those types of things that really are going to propel them further in their careers, no matter which direction they go. Myself and another gallery director from Mountain View College, Giovanni Valderes, we're working on a major project where we're working with the City of Dallas along with all 7 colleges from the DCCD, Dallas County Community College District. We've invited faculty and students to create a project, an installation, temporary installation that will be installed here at City Hall. And the goal is to primarily develop a large exhibition that will potentially go on in the future in other city-run venues, but also it's an education opportunity where faculty will be able to teach students and work with students on developing a budget, planning for their project, looking at a specific site, thinking about what things go into public art. And so it's an effort to try to meld together those two areas, the relationship between Dallas County Community Colleges and the City of Dallas, but also teaching students about another avenue of professionals as a professional artist, which is to go out and bid for and submit for some of these public art projects that not just the City of Dallas, but across the country and around the world. There are opportunities there, and I think students should know about that as an avenue, a viable avenue as a professional artist. I think Dallas is a city that's still growing in terms of its identity. It's done a tremendous job of developing and creating a niche space for the arts, I think, but artists in Dallas, and I think the City of Dallas as a whole, really are just beginning to open itself up to the arts. And so young artists who are developing themselves here may find other opportunities in other cities, in other places where that's already been established. And so it's challenging for them sometimes to find opportunities, whether it's in music, whether it's in dance, theater, film. It's just getting the community engaged in the arts and seeing the opportunities that are there to experience the arts. And so that obviously makes it a little challenging for artists who are really passionate about what they do and really wanting to express themselves and find opportunities. And so if there are more opportunities here for artists to be engaged with the community, with the public, I think things will change. But I think it's well on its way. Some of the things that, particularly in the visual arts, some of the things that I'm interested in sharing with or teaching young artists is how to prepare their work for display. There are a lot of students out here who make really great works of art, but when it comes to time to actually install those works of art in a gallery, in some place, some location, they don't always know necessarily how to prepare those things, how to write an artist statement, writing a statement that explains what your vision is for the work that you're creating, what areas you're touching on, what ideas you're wanting to develop, being able to explain your work. Because one of those, the one important thing about being a contemporary artist is not just to be able to create great work, but also to be able to talk about it, to write about it yourself, so that people understand. And you leave a legacy, because when you're gone, the artwork is hopefully still here. And so eventually, people should be able to look back and have an understanding about what that looks like. Also budgeting, planning budgets, how to submit for exhibitions, keeping an inventory of your work, shooting your work, especially if you're a 2D artist, photographing your work properly, and so many other things. But those are a few things that we talk about, we discuss along the way. Dallas has a tremendous opportunity to grow itself culturally. And it's important for the community, the public, to be a part of that, to be engaged in that. And the way you do that, I think, is to get people out, give them opportunities, find ways to engage through community centers, cultural centers that the city runs, to some of the larger venues, just as much as we can, finding ways to engage the community through the visual arts and the performing arts. I would just encourage people to go to the museums, go to the plays that we have, no matter how small, go to the musical events that are going on, small or large, and that's the way you develop. I think that's the way you grow a cultural city, which I think that's the direction Dallas is headed.